The world is still quiet. Dawn stretches across the sky like a slow breath, and for a brief moment, everything stands still. Before the noise begins, before the notifications flash, before the mind remembers yesterday, you are standing inside a rare, sacred space. This is the birthplace of potential. The first light doesn't just wake the world, it calls you to wake yourself, not just your body, but your spirit. In this moment, you face a choice. You can let the day control you. Let your thoughts drift, your emotions react, and your purpose fade into distraction. Or you can rise with intention. You can claim this morning as yours. The Stoics believed that the dawn was not a time for comfort, but for courage. Marcus Aurelius, ruler of Rome, faced mornings just like this and reminded himself, I must rise, as a human being, not a slave to ease, because the first 30 minutes after you wake aren't ordinary. They are sacred. They decide whether you command your mind or surrender it. They decide whether you drift through the day or direct it. The world belongs to those who master their mornings, because discipline at sunrise becomes strength at sunset. So as the light breaks through your window, remember, this is not just another morning, it's a test of ownership, of presence, of will. And if you're hearing this, it means you're ready to stop living on autopilot, ready to take control, ready to rise like a warrior of the mind. Before we go deeper, take one simple action. Like this video, share it with one person who needs to wake up to their own power and join this growing army of disciplined minds, because together we rise. Number 1, own the day before it owns you. Each morning, life hands you a blank page, 24 hours of pure, unwritten potential. What you choose to do with it defines not just your day, but the pattern of your entire life. The Stoics called this awareness memento mori, a reminder that our time is limited, and every sunrise could be our last chance to live with purpose. Not to make you fearful, but to wake you up, because most people drift through their mornings as if they have forever. They move on autopilot, snoozing alarms, scrolling screens, surrendering their power before the day even begins. But you are not most people. This day is yours. It doesn't belong to distraction, to doubt, or to yesterday's failures. When you open your eyes, take one deep breath and declare, today is mine. That simple statement shifts everything. It's not arrogance, it's ownership. It's the decision to steer your own life instead of being carried by circumstance. The Stoics taught that freedom lies in focusing only on what's within your control, your thoughts, your choices, your effort, and releasing everything else. You can't command the weather, the traffic, or the opinions of others, but you can command your attitude and your actions. So when your alarm rings, don't hit snooze. Sit up. Breathe, feel the weight of the moment. You've been given another sunrise, another chance to live with intention, because how you treat this morning is how you treat your life. Don't wait for motivation, create it. Don't wait for perfect conditions, start where you stand. The Stoic path begins now. Drop your declaration below, I own my day. Number 2, train the mind before the world touches it. The first battle of every day is not with the world, it's with your mind. The moment you wake up, your thoughts begin to shape the tone of everything that follows. If you open your eyes thinking, I'm tired, I can't do this, I don't want to face today, then the day has already won. But if your first thought is, I choose how I respond to today, then you've taken command before the world even speaks. The Stoics understood this truth better than anyone. The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius called it the discipline of thought, the ability to observe your mind without being ruled by it. Most people never do this. They let their thoughts run wild, dragging them into fear, anger, or regret before breakfast. But the Stoic warrior trains the mind as a soldier trains for battle. When a negative thought appears, I'm not good enough, it's too hard, I'll probably fail. Don't let it settle. Confront it. Ask yourself, is this true or is this fear? You'll often find that worry lives more in imagination than in reality. Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in real life. And he was right. How many times have you suffered over something that never actually happened? The mind, when untrained, becomes a prison. But when disciplined, it becomes your greatest weapon. Each morning, give yourself a 60-second reset. Before you reach for your phone, close your eyes and breathe deeply. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. Don't chase them, just watch them go. Then choose one guiding statement for your day. I will not be ruled by fear. I will not be reactive. I will be calm, clear, and strong, because your thoughts are seeds, and each morning you're planting the garden of your life. Plant wisely, think with purpose, act with clarity. Remember, the mind creates the world you walk through. Train it first, and the day will follow your lead. Drop your affirmation below, I choose my thoughts. Number 3, leave yesterday. Behind every sunrise is a silent invitation to begin again, a reminder that yesterday is gone and today is waiting for your attention. Yet most people never truly start fresh. They wake up still carrying the weight of what they said, what they lost, or what they failed to do. The Stoics warned against this. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present, not because the past is meaningless, but because living in it steals your power to change anything now. You cannot rewrite what has already been written, but you can choose how the next page begins. Reflection is wisdom. Dwelling is bondage. One helps you grow, the other keeps you stuck." The Stoics practiced nightly reflection, reviewing their day, noting where they fell short, then letting it go. They didn't replay mistakes on a loop or carry them into tomorrow's dawn. They understood that holding on to regret is like dragging chains into a new battlefield. You can't move freely while you're anchored to what's already over. Forgiveness, for yourself and others, is the Stoics' quiet rebellion. It's not weakness, it's freedom. When you forgive, you release yourself from the prison of resentment. You stop letting old wounds dictate new days. Epictetus said, "It's not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. What's hurting you isn't the past itself. It's the story you keep telling about it. You can change that story today. So when you rise in the morning, ask yourself, what am I still carrying that no longer serves me? Maybe it's guilt, maybe it's anger, maybe it's disappointment. Whatever it is, set it down, breathe it out, then step forward lighter, clearer, stronger. Because today deserves all of you, not the version still trapped in yesterday. Every sunrise is a reset button, a new chance to live with intention instead of repetition. The past is over. The present is power. Don't waste this clean slate. Type your declaration below. I release what I cannot change. Number 4, control your mind first. Before you can control your world, you must first control your mind. Every emotion, every reaction, every decision you make flows from what's happening in your thoughts. The Stoics knew this truth deeply. Epictetus said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Yet most people start their mornings giving that power away. They wake up, reach for their phone, and immediately hand control of their mood to notifications, headlines, and other people's opinions. Before they even step out of bed, the day has already conquered them. But not you, not anymore. The Stoics practiced what they called the discipline of assent, the art of choosing which thoughts to accept and which to reject. Your mind is a gate, and you are its keeper. Every idea, every worry, every distraction knocks for entry. Most people open the door to all of them. The Stoic doesn't. The Stoic stands guard, letting in only what serves truth, purpose, and peace. Visualize this. When you wake, imagine standing before the gate of your own mind. Thoughts approach, some calm, some chaotic. Instead of reacting, observe them. Ask, does this thought strengthen me or weaken me? If it weakens you, deny it entry. If it empowers you, let it stay. This simple practice trains mental clarity before the world intrudes. Marcus Aurelius began his mornings preparing his mind for challenges. He wrote, "Today you will meet the ungrateful, the arrogant, the deceitful." But instead of being disturbed, he accepted this truth and resolved to remain calm. That's the Stoic way, to expect difficulty but refuse to be broken by it. So each morning, before you speak, scroll, or move, center yourself. Sit still, breathe deeply, and reclaim your inner command post. The world may throw chaos your way, but when your mind is steady, you cannot be shaken. Your strength begins within. Say it, mean it, live it. I control my mind. Number 5, start strong, finish stronger. Every morning gives you a choice, to drift into the day or to drive it forward. The Stoics understood the law of momentum. That energy follows action. You don't wait to feel motivated before you move. You move first, and motivation follows. The moment you take that first intentional step, you shift from hesitation to power. The longer you delay, the heavier the day becomes. But when you start strong, you build a force that carries you through every challenge ahead. Marcus Aurelius didn't speak about grand beginnings. He spoke about doing the first thing right. Each morning, he reminded himself that strength comes from consistent, deliberate effort. The Stoics knew that emotion is a product of motion. You don't need to feel disciplined to act disciplined. You simply begin. Read a page, stretch, write your intentions, tackle the hardest task first. These are not small acts, they are declarations. Each one says, I'm in control of my direction. Momentum is invisible, but it's powerful. When you start your day with discipline, you create a rhythm the world can't interrupt. You walk with focus while others stumble through distraction. You build confidence not from words but from execution. The Stoics called this prohairesis, the ability to act with reason and integrity no matter how you feel. It's the muscle of self-mastery, and it strengthens with every deliberate morning. Look around. Most people start fast but fade quickly. They chase comfort and quit at the first sign of resistance. but the Stoic finishes stronger than they began. They endure, not for applause, but for alignment with their principles. Because starting strong is courage, finishing stronger is wisdom. So when you rise tomorrow, don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Begin before doubt whispers, and let action silence hesitation. Your first act sets the tone. Your last act seals your legacy. Say it aloud and mean it. I finish what I start. Number 6, act now. Don't wait. Procrastination doesn't announce itself. It whispers. It tells you you'll do it later. And before you know it, later has become never. The Stoics saw this clearly. Time is the one thing you can never earn back. Every moment you hesitate, life keeps moving. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. That's not meant to frighten you. It's meant to wake you up. We often think we're waiting for the right moment, when we'll feel ready, when circumstances will align, when the path will be clear. But readiness is a myth. The mind creates comfort to avoid fear, disguising hesitation as wisdom. In reality, waiting is the slowest form of failure. The Stoics taught that progress doesn't come through thought, it comes through action. Immediate, repeated effort is the only path forward. You don't need to know the whole plan, you just need to take the next step. Action is the antidote to fear. When you move, the noise in your head begins to fade. Overthinking dissolves. Clarity is not something you wait for, it's something you create. Every morning, do one decisive thing that signals movement. Make your bed, stretch, write one sentence, step outside, and breathe deeply. These small acts aren't trivial. They're your rebellion against delay. They say, I refuse to waste this day. Epictetus said, no great thing is created suddenly. Greatness is built through immediate action, repeated daily. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's choosing to act despite it. When you move first, doubt loses its grip. Momentum destroys hesitation. So the next time your mind says, not now, answer back, if not now, when? Because waiting for the perfect moment is waiting for your life to pass you by. Act before fear speaks, and let motion create your confidence. Say it with conviction. I act without delay. Number 7, focus creates energy. Most people believe they need energy to focus, but the Stoics knew the opposite is true. Focus creates energy. When your attention is scattered, when you bounce between screens, thoughts, and distractions, your mind becomes fragmented. You feel tired, restless, unfulfilled, not because you've done too much, but because you've done nothing with presence. A distracted mind leaks power. A focused one radiates it. The Stoics practiced single-mindedness, the art of being completely present in what's before you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, concentrate every minute like a Roman, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. He knew that mastery begins not with speed, but with full attention. Imagine a Roman soldier preparing for battle. No wandering thoughts, no divided focus, only calm, deliberate readiness. That is the same mindset you must bring to your mornings. Distractions are your modern enemies. The phone buzzing beside your bed, the flood of notifications, the endless noise of comparison. All of them steal fragments of your energy before the day even begins. Seneca warned, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Every time you multitask, you dilute your strength. You exhaust your mind trying to chase everything instead of mastering one thing. So each morning, choose one meaningful task and give it your full presence. No divided attention, no background noise, no mind elsewhere, just you and the work. Whether it's journaling, reading, or planning your day, let it be your practice of mental precision. The moment you commit fully, your energy rises. Focus creates clarity. Clarity fuels confidence, and confidence powers momentum. The Stoics taught that attention is your most sacred resource. Guard it like your life depends on it, because it does. When you focus deeply, you stop reacting and start creating. You step into calm, into control, into strength. So today, decide to channel all your energy into this moment and say aloud with intention. Today, I focus with intention. Number 8, small wins grow big. We live in a world obsessed with big moments, massive change, instant results, dramatic success. But the Stoics knew that greatness isn't built in one grand act. It's built in quiet repetition. Transformation doesn't happen when you do something once. It happens when you do the right thing every day. Tiny, consistent actions compound over time, becoming unstoppable momentum. Epictetus said, well-being is realized by small steps, but is no small thing. Each morning, you're given a chance to prove that truth. You don't have to run a marathon to grow stronger. You just have to take the first step and repeat it. Waking early, writing one line in your journal, moving your body for 10 minutes, reflecting in silence before you face the world. These are small wins, but together they become the foundation of mastery. The Stoics believed excellence lives in the ordinary. They didn't chase glory or applause. They practiced virtue through simple, disciplined acts. Marcus Aurelius, ruler of the known world, still reminded himself each morning to stay humble, calm, and focused. If the Emperor of Rome needed repetition, so do we. Consistency shapes identity. Each small victory tells your mind, I can trust myself. And that trust grows into confidence. Quiet, unshakable confidence that no setback can erase. Big success often burns fast and fades, but steady effort burns slow and endures. You don't need to make giant leaps. You just need to keep showing up. One disciplined decision per day rewires your character. Every time you follow through, you build proof of who you are. Not someone who tries, but someone who becomes. So forget the myth of instant transformation. Focus on steady progress. Stack your small wins, and they'll carry you further than you ever imagined. Say it and believe it. Small steps lead me forward. Number 9, discipline brings freedom. Most people see discipline as a cage, a list of rules, sacrifices, and restrictions that take the joy out of life. But the Stoics saw it differently. To them, discipline wasn't about limitation, it was about liberation. Because when you control yourself, nothing else can control you. Think about it. The opposite of discipline isn't freedom, it's chaos. A life ruled by impulse, emotion, and distraction is a life lived in chains. You're pulled by every craving, trapped by every mood, and haunted by every regret. But the moment you begin to master yourself, your habits, your thoughts, your choices, you take back your power. The Stoic definition of freedom was simple: self-mastery. True freedom isn't doing whatever you feel like, it's doing what's right, even when you don't feel like it. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." That's the heart of discipline. It's not punishment, it's strength, it's clarity, it's peace of mind. When you live with discipline, you live without guilt. You no longer wake up wishing you had done better yesterday. You don't drown in regret or make excuses. You simply act, calmly, consistently, and purposefully. That order brings peace. That control brings power. A structured morning, for example, isn't rigidity, it's freedom. When you rise early, plan your actions, and control your focus, you move through your day without chaos. You're not reacting to life, you're directing it. The rest of the world wakes up scattered, chasing comfort. But you're already ahead. Discipline lasts where motivation fades. Motivation depends on mood. Discipline depends on choice. Motivation is loud. Discipline is silent. One burns bright and quick, the other burns slow and steady, and that steady flame lights the path to mastery. The Stoics taught that ruling yourself is the highest victory, because once you've mastered your impulses, no one can enslave you. Not fear, not doubt, not failure. So don't run from discipline, run toward it. Every act of self-control is a declaration. I am free. Say it now and mean it. Discipline sets me free. Number 10, you decide your day. Every morning, life hands you a blank page. No matter what happened yesterday, today begins clean, unwritten, untouched, and full of potential. But what gets written on that page is not decided by luck, weather, or other people. It's decided by you. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control the world, we always control how we meet the world. That single truth separates those who drift from those who lead their lives with purpose. Your circumstances don't determine the quality of your day. Your mindset does. The traffic, the workload, the comments, the disappointments, they have no real power until you grant it. Each moment offers two paths: reaction or intention. Reaction keeps you stuck in emotion. Intention puts you back in command. When you choose your response, you choose your peace. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, faced war, betrayal, and disease, yet his writings remain calm and grounded. He reminded himself daily, you have power over your mind, not outside events. That's the essence of Stoicism. Unshakable inner control. Even when the world collapses, the mind can remain steady, like a mountain unmoved by the storm. Imagine your life as a book, and today as a single page. You hold the pen. You decide whether it's written in complaint or courage, in distraction or discipline. Ask yourself each morning, what kind of author will I be today? Because you are writing your story through every choice, thought, and reaction. When something doesn't go your way, shift your focus from why me to what can I do with this? That question transforms setbacks into lessons and obstacles into opportunities. The Stoics saw every challenge as a test of character, a chance to practice patience, strength, and wisdom. So no matter how the world turns, remember this: your freedom lies in your response. You can meet chaos with calm. You can face anger with reason. You can replace frustration with focus. That's how a Stoic builds an unbreakable life. One day, one decision at a time. Say it aloud and let it sink in. I am the author of my day. Final massage. Rise with discipline. Here we are, having walked through 10 powerful ways to master your mind, your focus, and your mornings. But understanding alone is not enough. Wisdom is meaningless if it sits idle on a page or drifts through your thoughts without action. Stoicism wasn't written for the curious or the idle. It was lived, practiced, and embodied. And now, the same opportunity stands before you to take these lessons off the page and into your life. Each morning is a chance to reset, a chance to rebuild, a chance to become the person you aim to be. One day at a time, one habit at a time. The choices you make shape your identity. Your past does not define you. Your daily practices do. The small, disciplined acts you commit to each morning. Rising with purpose, choosing your thoughts, acting immediately, focusing deeply, embracing freedom through discipline. They stack quietly, relentlessly, into a life of power, peace, and clarity. Imagine the Stoics of old. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet he disciplined his mind each day. Epictetus, born a slave, commanded an unshakable inner freedom. Seneca, surrounded by luxury, found strength in restraint and self-mastery. Their greatness was not built in moments of comfort or grand gestures, but in repetition, reflection, and relentless commitment to themselves. That path is still here, still open for anyone willing to rise, to act, and to master themselves. So today, take a deep breath and make the decision to lead your life with intention. Choose not to drift. Choose not to react passively. Choose discipline. Choose focus. Choose action. Let each morning be the moment you reclaim your power, your clarity, your freedom. Repeat it now with certainty. Every morning I rise with discipline. Let that declaration guide your day, your week, and your life. Share it in the comments, affirm it aloud, and inspire someone else to rise alongside you. Because philosophy is not meant to be studied, it is meant to be lived, and discipline is the key that unlocks it.